Okay, let's get going on episode 14 of the Pokemon Yellow Poison type only playthrough. I mean, I guess it's a challenge, but it's more of a themed playthrough. So let's check up on the team. So my top 4 Pokemon are in good shape, level-wise. Perhaps Golbat and Vileplume could level up slightly. I do have rare candies that I can use when I reach the Elite 4. So yeah, I won't lie, Gen 1 has been a bit of a grind. I've been reluctant to record new episodes. It hasn't been as exciting or as nostalgic even as Gen 2 and 3 for me. It's been tough. It's very linear, it's very two-dimensional, literally, but also in terms of the world design, the encounters, everything feels very predictable and two-dimensional. And yeah, I guess, look, it's the first game in the series, but I don't think it's aged well, not for me anyway. It's set up a lot of the conventions that we enjoy in the later games, so I can appreciate its position as the as something like the prototype of the series. Like it established a lot of the norms that we enjoy in later games, so that's fine. And but it's tough to do a playthrough of, I won't lie, but we are nearly there. I mean, I've just one gym, the Victory Road, and then the Elite 4, so let's close out this playthrough. And there have been some interesting moments, and it's been cool to return to, Lavender Town and, see all of the old sites, so to speak. But I was expecting to be more thrilled, I think, playing it, but I guess that's the nature of it. And I suppose I wanted to commit to the playthrough as well. I could have stopped actually 2 or 3 episodes in, but I wanted to give it a chance. Okay, I'm just taking a Venonat there. But yeah, I wanted to give it a chance and just to commit to the playthrough, and that's what I've done. So I will have the game complete in a playlist alongside Gen 2 and 3, so I will have Gen 1 to 3 completed on the channel, which is it's a cool achievement, I guess. Each with a particular theme or challenge. This one being poison type Pokemon only, so I suppose it's sort of meant to be a challenge, but once you use the Nido evolutions, Nido King and Nido Queen, it's not really a challenge. It's actually, well, it's still tough at times, but they are pretty overpowered. So yeah, Venonat needs to level up and evolve into Venomoth, but I will do that off screen before the Elite 4. And yeah, I need to catch maybe a Tentacruel or something just as a backup for my 6th Pokemon. Okay, so I have the Super Rod. So I have items stored in the PC as well that I can take out. I don't think I need those HMs at the moment. I can probably put those in the PC. Okay, Thunder. That's an interesting... So the question is Thunder better than... Is it Thunderbolt? Is it? Or Thunder Shock? I can't remember what the move is. So I think it's Nido Queen knows the electric TM. I'm just going to check it out real quick. So Thunderbolt has 15 PP, does 95 damage. So Thunder has 10 PP and does 120 damage, but it only has 70% accuracy, so that's not great for me. In an Elite 4 situation, something hitting 7 out of 10 times is not really ideal. So I will store that TM in the PC as well. Alright. Just in case we find any items on the between here and the Elite Four on the Victory Road. There's a lot of puzzle kind of areas as well, which I think is overdone a little bit. Even though they're not tough, I think you just spend maybe too much time in caves and stuff. But yeah, so let's see. But again, that's just because we are spoiled with Gen 2 and 3, I think. I think they're just really, really amazing, well-designed games. And yeah, they improve upon everything. Wait, hold on. The PC is full? Alright, so that's interesting. So the PC actually gets full. So let me see, can I actually... Okay, so you have to actually take stuff out of the PC and toss it. Alright, well I don't need to do that just yet. Alright, so Giovanni is ground type, I think, so we will need water, ice, let's see, grass, water, and ice. I'm just going to check my chart to make sure is that all the super effective types? Okay, so ground type, yeah, water, grass, and ice. So I do have options there. So Vileplume and the two Nido evolutions. So Nidoking has Surf and Ice Beam. Nidoqueen. Okay, yeah, so Nidoking and Vileplume are probably going to be my preferred options here. I mean, Golbat as well. Maybe. I mean, Golbat's flying, split flying. Which will be, yeah, so that will be immune to ground attacks. Oh, apparently, yeah, so there are fighting Pokemon inside as well, okay. Alright, well let's just head into the gym. I might lead with Golbat. Just want to make sure everything is recording. Yeah, I think we are good. But yeah, I mean, I suppose, yeah, if you're going to play Gen 1, I think, yeah, yellow is probably the way to go, I guess. You get more variation in the colours and sprites. I think the sprites are slightly different, right? Or they're more... they're illustrated differently, or at least if they are the same, I think there's a wider variety of colours or something. But yeah, I guess the pool of Pokemon is slightly different. Yellow just offers a kind of a best of experience. Or like a definitive experience, I mean. Okay, so more kind of puzzles. So let's just go this way. Okay, check out those frames. Kind of a frame rate slows up a bit when you're going through portals. Okay, so poison type. So this will be a good opportunity to farm some XP for Golbat and Vileplume, which can be more difficult because, as I mentioned, the Nido evolutions, they're just very kind of diverse in their movesets, so it can be easier. Alright, let's try Confuse Ray. Alright, Golbat is not faring well here. That's the problem with Golbat. If you're not against fighting type, which wing attack would be super effective against, you're kind of just dealing average damage, and it just takes too long, and then you end up taking too much damage yourself. It doesn't really work out. Alright, so I can't just walk out, go to the Pokemon Center. Interesting. So let's follow the escalators first. Or whatever they're called. Alright, so that brings me there. So this guy is going to be fighting type. I do like the Machop, Machoke, Machamp evolution line. Very cool. Oh, I was hoping that would be a one-shot. Okay, it's used focus energy, which lets me back in. Even the battle screens, they're very kind of rudimentary and basic. They're not as enjoyable to look at as later generations. They're just more colourful and there's more going on with the transition screens and stuff. But I suppose in Gen 3 that can become too much, right? When there's like weather effects and stuff. So it's a bit balanced, and I think Gen 2 actually hits a sweet spot there. All right, let's heal. So yeah, it will be interesting to check out Gen 4, which I have never played before. I think I'll enjoy it. I think it looks like a kind of a well put together. The DS games look decent. They look like they're interesting. I like they've maintained that kind of, I don't know, top-down perspective, third-person overworld perspective, I guess. I think by the time you get to Diamond and Pearl, or Gen 4, sorry, I think by the time you reach there, I think it's like more 2.5D, which is cool. You can see the camera angle is slightly different, and you can see the sprites are more 3D, but still in a kind of a 2.5D world or something. But yet they maintain that classic overhead view. Let's see. Yeah, Golbat's struggling here just to land some damage. I do have takedown, I think, so let's try that. No shot that hits 5 times. Wow. Oh, sorry, double edge, yeah. Now, this deals recoil damage, but it's decent. Right, Nidoking versus Nidoking. Let's try Surf. Oh yeah, it's split ground, right? So it will be super effective. So yeah, the frame rate actually, it's still 60 FPS when you're going through that transition. It just looks slower than it is. I think it's just the way it's animated. Okay, check out these guys. So these, I assume, might be fighting as well. Alright, so we've ground type. So yeah, Golbat's not really that useful actually at this point. Alright, so Solar Beam, yeah, it takes 1 turn to power up, so that's, yeah, that's fine. It's not ideal, but I guess it will be fine. It's still a strong grass type move, so let's see, these guys, I'm gonna take a guess and say these guys have fighting type. Yeah, so that kind of works out. If I can just level up Golbat to 46, 47 at this point, that'd be fine. Alright, there's 46. So yeah, I will be taking on all of the trainers if I can. I think I need the XP. Okay, we've Rhyhorn. It's ground and rock, I think. Yeah, ground and rock, so let's try Solar Beam. Alright, at least they went up 1 level each. That's not so bad. But yeah, all of my top 4 Pokemon, I will need to level up to maybe 50 at least to have a chance of getting through the Elite Four. Alright, let's see. And then of course I will have to consider my use of items as well. Do I save and then keep trying? Or I think that's what I will do. I'm not going to, like in previous playthroughs, I've kind of used all my items and then ran out of money. So I had to level up enough to just kind of do it on minimal items. So I might just save it and then try and play through. Okay, so that's blocked the path. That's not ideal. But yeah, I think a master save before I take them on, and I'll just keep. Although I will need to level up. You see, this is the problem. You do need to farm XP by battling and failing the Elite Four sometimes. So it may not be possible to just do a master save straight away. I might have to level up a little bit and just keep taking them on without using items. And then when I'm strong enough and I have enough items stored, then I can kind of think about a master save for a proper run. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too many attempts. You know, 2 or 3 maybe would be ideal. Okay, Golbat's somehow pulling this out of the bag here. Right, do I have an escape rope, actually, so I can heal? No, I do not. Okay, well this brings me out anyway, so... I think that's pretty much all of the trainers. Okay, I think now at this point, I'm just going to lead with... Yeah, I'm just going to lead with Nidoking. So I think Giovanni has Dugtrio and yeah, some ground type Pokemon, but they know Fisher, which can auto knock out, so I need to be careful. That is the TM that you're gifted for defeating Giovanni. Alright, so that has not worked. So I have to go back around. And yeah, that guy won't move now. Obviously he's reset, so... So what's this way? Okay, that just brings me back here. Let's see. Right, so we go round here. And this way? Okay, yeah. So that's Giovanni. So I'm just going to take a screenshot here. Okay, I should have checked my cash, because if I lose, I think I'm going to lose half my cash. But I think I've spent a lot of it already on stockpiling stuff for or items for the final battle. Okay, straight out with a level 50 Dugtrio. Okay, guard spec. I think that might protect him from some of the extra damage caused by Surf. Okay, that's not good. Oh, come on. It's super effective? Alright, okay, so ground is super effective against poison. Oh wow, so this is where the challenge comes alive. That's Nidoking down. Wow. Okay, so I might have to use a revive there. This is going to be tough, I think. So this should only do half damage because Vileplume is... Well, Vileplume is split poison. Oh, okay. This is not good. This is not good at all. No, that's me. That's Vileplume down. Wow. So maybe I do need to catch Tentacruel and teach it Surf. So that will give me an option. Okay, Giovanni's not straightforward. Especially if you're doing poison type only. So I did not anticipate that. Alright, that's Nidoking down again. Yeah, so they're always going to attack first, so that doesn't work. Although this might work because I think it will not affect Golbat because it is flying, so this might be the way. Okay, yeah, this might take a second try, but let's just think of this loss, well, if it is to be a loss, as a tuition fee to learn how to actually defeat Giovanni. Yeah, how did I not anticipate that ground would be super effective against poison? I suppose it's not one of the obvious super effective combos, I guess. Although at this point I should know that if I'm doing poison type only, so fair enough. But it's not over yet. Okay, Nidoqueen. So here's the thing. I know Earthquake. So we're going to have Nidoqueen versus Nidoqueen here. So this should be super effective. So I can also use ground against poison. Oh no, they literally just did the same move. Alright, will I actually win that one somehow? Even though his Nidoqueen is level 53. Alright, let's keep it rolling. So, I actually don't have any items. Oh no, that's not good. Level 55. Okay, that's not good at all. Yeah, so this will take... Although, perhaps Golbat can actually do something here. Oh, never mind. Of course it knows Thunder. Crazy. Okay, do I have anything here? See, I didn't take any revives and stuff. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. Whatever. I'm not trying to master the game. I'm just trying to have fun with the game. So this is going to happen where I just kind of launch into a battle and just kind of whatever happens, happens. Alright, so let's see. What's the best thing to even do here? So let's see. Split ground. There's nothing really I can do. But yeah, I'm actually surprised I've gotten this far, you know? Okay, I still have Nido King. Although he's going to attack first. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Could I actually pull this off? No. Yeah, no is the answer to that. Okay, yeah, so I did not anticipate that he would have Earthquake as well with both Nido evolutions. Alright, so that didn't work out. Okay, do you know what? I probably had a lot of cash there, but that's fine. Let's spend. I need to spend it. Alright, let's just spend what we have before I lose any more. Okay, you can't actually buy anything decent here. Wow, okay. See, this is where, yeah, this is where Gen 1 is kind of gets me a little bit. It's like, now I have to get Pidgey to fly somewhere that actually has... Well, those prices, I guess it's the same in later games. But I don't know, some parts can just feel a little bit more clunky, I guess. Alright, so I guess just fly to the department store, I think it's called. But yeah, you can already tell, like, the game has me kind of exhausted at this point, and like I just want to get through it, so I'm making mistakes. That's kind of what's happening, but it's fine. Yeah, I probably lost a bunch of cash. I probably lost 50 grand there, actually. Should have checked. But you see, I want to be more attentive. Like, it's annoying me that I'm missing things. You know, I want to be more attentive and do it properly. But I suppose it's just... Alright, okay, this is not it either. It's actually in... This is the wrong city. I think it's in Celadon. I'm just going to spend all my cash, basically, on, like, revives and potions, maybe. Full restores, that type of thing. Yeah, I think I need hyper potions, not super potions. So where can you even buy hyper potions? let's try Fuchsia, one of the later cities maybe. Is there even a store here? Is there no Pokemart in Fuchsia? Oh, maybe not. You know what? I don't see Pokemart, so I don't know if there's. I don't think there is one. All right, yeah. So you have to use cut to. This is such a poorly designed city, really, but yeah, you have to use cut here. Okay, yeah, nice. They have hyper potions, so let's buy 10. And let's see. Full heal. Do you know what? I need some. Maybe I do need some repels for the Victory Road. Excuse me, the Victory Road as well. Just buy 10 of those, and yeah, 3 more revives, why not? Alright, let's head back to Viridian. Alright, so now I guess, yeah, it doesn't matter how many times I lose now. But yeah, let's see if we can... Yeah, let's see if we can do something here. So... I think I'll just lead with Nidoking and hope for the best, maybe. Alright, let's go, Giovanni. Okay, yeah, see, this is the problem when Dugtrio uses Dig. I think that's, yeah, that will take me out, I think. Oh no, it won't. Okay. Okay, leveled up. I guess I can heal as well. I might swap out for... Pidgey. Actually, no, I can't do that. That's against the rules. I can only use Pidgey for HM support. So, okay. No rules broken there, technically. Okay, will I even get a chance? No, I won't. Oh my god. This is unrelenting. I won't even get a chance to heal Nidoking, really. Okay, if I just get lucky with some critical hits, I think I can actually do... Oh my god, Pidgey, of course, got XP. Did Pidgey level up 7 levels? It's kind of crazy. Again, no rules broken technically. I didn't actually use Pidgey there. Not even for cover, so... Alright, I need a critical hit here, big time. Although I think I'm okay. I think this happened before and I won, so granted they don't get a critical hit, I should be okay here. Okay, I need to heal, so somebody needs to take a hit. Yeah, and it needs to be Golbat, because Golbat's gonna go down once Nidoking uses Thunder, so if I can just heal one of these guys at least. Okay, even one tick of health here, just so I can have an opportunity to... Yes, okay, nice. Alright, so my 2 Nido evolutions are... It's funny actually that Giovanni, like the last gym leader, has the same 2 OP Pokemon that I've been using the whole time. There's kind of poetic justice in that. Because, yeah, I've been sailing through a little bit, so... Alright, so... Can Vileplume do anything? I don't think so. No, not at this point. If I had Venonat leveled up higher, Psychic would have been good, but... Right, let's try... Nidoking, I guess. Again, a critical hit here would be amazing. I don't know if that's enough. If I can survive this, which I do, now a critical hit would be amazing. Oh, no, that's... Oh, he used Guard Spec. He's let me in. Very dramatic here. I think I might be able to do this. Okay, right on. Do you know what? I'm going to stick and I'm going to just... Let's land a Surf. This will be very effective because Rhydon is rock and ground. Nice. One shot. That was the right move. We did it. Let's go. I was kind of demoralized after that first defeat. So I feel better now. I really thought that was going to be a bit of a grind for a while there and I was not up for it. Okay, nice. We've turned it around. Alright, Pokemon of any level obey. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. Nice. And we can now enter the Pokemon League. Alright, so we get TM27, this is Fisher. Alright, okay. So that's Giovanni dealt with, and Team Rocket. So yeah, in the story he disbands Team Rocket at this point and kind of is regretful for his actions, so all is right in the world. So yeah, there's only one thing left to do. I think I covered all of the different areas and got all of the extra items. We encountered 2 of the 3 legendary birds so far. Articuno and Zapdos, so we still have to encounter Moltres in the cave somewhere between here and the Indigo Plateau. Alright, nice. There's one rare candy there, and a bunch of items. Okay, those super potions can probably go into the... Or is the PC is full, right? This is a problem. Okay, will it let me do this? No. Okay, let's just continue and hopefully there aren't too many awesome items on the way. So yeah, I'm just going to head straight for the Victory Road. Not sure how long it takes. Hopefully not too long, I guess. I'm just going to look at the overworld map. It's not too bad. There aren't actually too many trainers, funny enough, between here and there. So that's very doable in this episode. It's kind of fitting that I encountered a level 2 Nidoran. So that's how this playthrough started, with a low level. Alright. Did we not take on Jason earlier on? Alright, okay, so you have to take him on again. Apparently he's going to whip us, so... Okay, I did not anticipate this either, so let's see if we can do it. Alright, I think I can, so that's lucky. First draw. But yeah, when I finish up this playthrough, I will probably focus on just my one-shot videos. I find it hard to... There's a lot going on. I have a few things going on at the moment in terms of... I'm doing some... my studies and just... Yeah, it's just wild. Different hobbies going on and that type of thing. So, all good things, but it's just... it's hard to commit to these kind of playthroughs. And I like to keep them on schedule, and I haven't been able to do that. So I prefer when I'm able to play it once a week on a Saturday, but I've needed to be more flexible, and these long form playthroughs don't really suit that for me, being flexible. So alright, nice, we've Ninetales. But yeah, like I mentioned, I probably will try out Gen 4 at some point, but I think going forward, yeah, more one-shot content. What I could do to keep Pokemon content on the channel, I don't necessarily have to do a long playthrough, but I could check out some hacks and homebrews and fan games and that type of thing, just for one-shot videos. If that's even doable, you know, I don't want to be just playing the first grassy area of a game. But, you know, so if there's options out there that might be interesting, I'll check them out. Let's swap out here to Nidoqueen. But yeah, I will be sticking with my one-shot videos, and I'll have a variety of content in terms of FPS games, retro 80s kind of arcade games, random kind of PC games and indie games as well, and of course NES, Game Boy, that type of thing. What I might do is, before I started, I've been very lucky here with the draw, by the way, in terms of the type of Jason's Pokemon here. But yeah, what I might do is, like I did before I started with I started regular Pokemon content, I was playing some Elder Scrolls on the weekend, and I might do that again because it's not as linear like part 1, part 2, part 3. It's just kind of drop into the world and see what happens. So yeah, I've been looking at... Alright, Kadabra, let's see. But yeah, I've been looking at some of the lesser known Elder Scrolls games from the 90s. There's Battlespire and Redguard, so I might check out. There's a demo for Redguard which I might check out. I do actually have the full game as well on GOG. Alright, let's just try Earthquake, I guess. I'm also looking at playing some old school RuneScape as well. The online multiplayer game. Alright, nice, that worked out really well. So yeah, I'll probably, for a while, I'll probably replace Pokemon content with... with kind of fantasy RPG content, let's say Elder Scrolls or old school RuneScape. It's kind of the vibe I'm in at the moment. Pokemon's not really vibing with what I'm doing elsewhere at the moment. I'm doing a lot of tabletop stuff like Warhammer and stuff, and it's more fantasy themed, so I'd like to kind of lean into that. Alright, let's just try... So this, yeah, this should be super effective, I think. Alright, Jason has been defeated. Yeah, that was actually very convincing, so I'm happy with that. That was a great performance. I don't even need to heal. That's crazy. But yeah, I think something like an Elder Scrolls game or RuneScape it's more casual. I think Pokemon is like, it's a story, right? And you want to keep the story going, and I'm kind of crafting my own version of the story, you know, with my commentary. Alright, go right ahead. So yeah, it's more of a commitment, to put it that way. And I'm also like writing some stories in the background myself. I'm writing a zombie apocalypse story, and I'm thinking about working on a historical drama as well, like short stories. And yeah, it can be difficult to commit to RPG content while you're doing all of that in the background. So, but yeah, let's do our best here and finish strong. Alright, you can pass here only if you have the Cascade badge. Okay, so there will be some trainers along the way here. I wonder, are those statues, are they Nidoking or Rhydon? I guess they're Nidoking, right? Or Nidoqueen, I'm not sure. Okay, are there even trainers along this way? That is the question. Oh yeah, I think there might be in the water up ahead. Oh, these are just the guards, so there's actually no trainers, which is kind of interesting. Are there any Pokemon here in the water? Maybe not. Oh yeah, I would also like to check out more horror content. I haven't really... Horror is underrepresented on my channel, and it has been for a long time. I've played some Resident Evil type stuff here and there, but that's something else I kind of want to play more of, so more Elder Scrolls, more Resident Evil, more perhaps continuing my Silent Hill 2 playthrough. Okay, let me just check, make sure I'm not missing anything here. And more indie survival horror stuff as well. Okay, so there are grassy areas. Okay, let me just check, see what's available in the grassy sections here. So we can also fish, I think, so I might try that. Although I need to put Pidgey in the PC. Alright, so in Gen 1 you can find Geodude, Graveler, Onyx, and Zubat. Oh wait, is there a cave that I'm not thinking about here? Oh, I think there is a cave. Is there? Alright, I'm not sure. There's a cave on the overworld map, and I'm not sure where it is in game. So let's just see. Alright, so this is it, right? There is no cave. Oh, sorry, this is the cave. How did I miss that? Oh, okay, I see it now. So yeah, we have 3 floors to get through here. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so there is a sequence. And there's buttons to press. So let's see if we can do this without too much difficulty. So this needs to be pushed to the button, I think. So let's try it. Oh yeah, I can use a repel here. Okay, so that's on the switch. I think resets on exit. Okay, so I really don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so you see something changed here. Okay, it's kind of unfortunate to miss there. That's 2 critical hits. It's kind of crazy. It's a cool sprite for War Turtle there. Okay, Charmeleon. Oh nice, that's also a cool sprite. I think Charmeleon is an underappreciated Pokemon. Underrated doesn't really make sense, but yeah, underappreciated I think. Charizard gets all the attention, but and Charmander because it's kind of central in the anime, but I think Charmeleon's cool as well. Oh, nice. Oh, we need... Yeah, I think we need Charizard as the thumbnail, right? Definitely. Or, well, I suppose Giovanni, but... It's not too often you get to see a Charizard. Alright, that didn't do much damage at all. Nice, okay. Nidoking leveled up. Alright, let's take on this trainer here as well. So I guess I can just drop items if they aren't any good. Alright, Persian. This can be tricky. Okay, that was probably the wrong move. I should have kept Nidoking out. For some reason I thought Nidoqueen had Surf. Let's see. Fire. So I can use Earthquake here and that should be super effective. Alright, nice. So they're almost at level 50, which is great. Okay, let's see if we can get this item up here. Is there a secret item here? So you have to... Well, I can just go outside and come back in. So I've got the rare candy. So that will reset once I... Yeah, go outside and come back in. The soundtrack there sounds a little bit like Ghosts and Goblins on the NES. There's a segment when it goes do 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 do. The whole thing actually kind of sounds like it. If you listen to it, if you play it on YouTube, you'll know what I'm saying, or you'll know what I'm referring to. But yeah, it kind of works. Kind of sounds like it. That's what I mean. Alright, TM43. That part of the music, yeah. Very, very similar. Okay, Sky Attack. There's so many TMs in Gen 1 as well, it's crazy. So let's see, Sky Attack. I'm not sure what this even does. Flying type move. Alright, can anybody learn it? Okay, so... Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. I thought Golbat might be able to learn that. Alright, so I need to do the switch again, okay. It's really interesting actually. I know a little bit about the kind of development and design of Game Boy games, because I kind of dabbled a little bit in making sprites and homebrews for Game Boy. Just a little bit. I tried for maybe a couple of hours, but yeah, it's kind of cool. So each of those kind of squares or tiles had to be individually created. Very, very cool. There's a certain standard that Game Boy adheres to. And in terms of the pixel size and that type of thing, and the sprite size and all of that. Alright, that's floor 1. So let's see, floor 2. Okay, I've lost my map. Let me see. Okay, so we have to activate the switch again. Straightforward enough, so something like this. Okay, so that should clear the way. I think I'll just leave Nidoking out front until it reaches level 50. And then I'll swap out for Nidoqueen, and then I'll swap out for the other, yeah, the other two. Alright, maybe this won't work, but... Alright, yeah, after I just gave a big speech about keeping Nidoking out front. So I think this is going to be neutral. Or at least that's what the chart tells me. Okay, nice. Golbat levels up to 47. Decent. Oh, there's the third legendary bird. We have a button here as well. Or a switch. Hopefully this is something that Golbat can learn. Mega Kick. Okay, would that be better than something I have already? Alright, Mega Kick. Okay, it's only 75% accuracy with 5 PP, so that's not great. So we need a boulder. Oh, I think the boulder is up and to the left somewhere. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the pattern is here. I'm not sure how I even get to the legendary bird. I think I'll have to refer to my playthrough guide. Alright, this will be super effective. Right, Nidoking is taking a quite a beating here. Alright, nice. I mean, Psychic is super effective, so it's not ideal. I think Nidoqueen is the slight favourite in terms of strength and just overall resilience. Nidoking seems to falter quite a lot. Alright, so that's there. So how do I move this boulder without blocking the way? So I think you need to arrive in this section from below, maybe? Alright, let's see. Let's use a repel. Okay, what does the guide say? See, I could figure this out by myself, right? And not check the guide and it would probably work out, but it would take me I think it would take me a while. On the second floor, another boulder can be found to the south. Push this one southwestward to reach the switch. Okay, pick up the TM. Climb the ladder to the third floor. Okay. So we can just progress here as normal. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think there's a couple of trainers actually. Do you know, I've played so much Pokemon actually that my USB retro controller is being a little bit dodgy. Sometimes it's disconnecting, so I think the wire might be a bit dodgy. Which is unfortunate. I only have it for like over a year. And then I'm wondering, is it the USB port maybe on my PC? Okay, so many psychic opponents here, not great. But yeah, I've also been getting into, like I mentioned, kind of retro arcade style gaming, and I've been getting into Commodore and Atari. So I've now shared, okay, I can probably drop the last TM I found. But yeah, you can now find my Lemon 64 profile, which is Lemon 64 is a prominent forum for Commodore 64 related topics and games. So yeah, I've joined that and I'm going to keep track of the C64 games I play, the homebrews, etc. And yeah, there's a great archive and rating system and review system over there, so very neat for keeping track of stuff. And I like the website, it's very like late 90s, early 2000s forum vibe. Okay, we found yet another TM. Submission. It's going to be a fighting move, right? Okay, Tamer. I hope this Tamer isn't whipping his Pokemon. That would be a Pokemon welfare issue. So we wouldn't want that. This Persian would kick his ass anyway, I think. But yeah, it'd be nice to have, like I mentioned, 3 playlists on the channel of Gen 1, 2 and 3 of Pokemon. It's something I just wanted to do and to have as part of the channel. It's something I can always look back on and kind of reminisce about, and yeah, just to have 3 solid attempts and themed playthroughs of games that I'm kind of nostalgic about is cool. Not sure if this is going to be... It's not very effective, of course, so I will need to swap out for Nidoqueen. I should have stored Pidgey in the PC earlier on, but I can do that once we reach the Indigo Plateau. Alright, so this is level 3, floor 3. Alright, so we have to go northeast, fight a trainer. Oh yeah, so you climb down a ladder here. So submission is a fighting move with 80% accuracy. So I don't have any. Oh, I do have fighting options actually. So I can replace double kick if I still have it with either of the Nido evolutions. Let me just check my moveset here. Yeah, I can replace double kick with that. That kind of makes sense. Cool sprite for Executor. Oh, that's not good. Oh my god. Fair enough. I'm just going to wait it out, I think. Okay, I woke up straight away. Alright, first Pokemon to level 50. Nice. Alright, we can swap out for Nidoqueen. Hopefully Nidoqueen can level up as well. Alright, that worked out pretty well. And I can actually switch back to... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Pidgey needs to go. It's going to get a bunch of XP now as well. It's crazy. Again, Nidoking taking big hits. So yeah, submission will deal more damage. It's not very accurate, but it will deal decent damage. Got a max revive as well, that's useful. Do I need to use... I don't think I have to do anything yet. Alright, so here's the legendary bird, I think. Yes. Alright, so this is Moltres. Get some decent XP from this. Okay, I'm interested to see the sprite. Yeah, it's awesome. It's cool. It's probably the best of the tree, actually. Yeah, Surf should be able to do the trick here. But yeah, if you weren't playing a challenge like I am, I'm playing poison type only Pokemon, or dual type, but yeah, you would totally catch the legendary birds and use them against the Elite Four. You get so many options in Gen 1, it's kind of crazy. Nice, okay. Alright, so that's the tree birds taken care of. Let's try and get some XP for Vileplume. Somebody asked me last night what was my favourite Gen 1 Pokemon. I still can't decide, you know. I do like Vileplume. Oh no, oh my god, Vileplume is frozen solid. This is not ideal. Okay, that did not work out. But yeah, I like Arbok, I like Mewtwo. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. Oh, I did not mean to use Ice Beam there. Oh my god, first time I used Submission and it misses. Oh, it's super effective? How come? So it's fighting against ice, okay. Nice. So that's useful to know. Good to know for the Elite Four, right? I think there's going to be some decent ice Pokemon. Okay, what type is Lickitung? Why is that super effective again? Okay, it's just normal type, so fighting. Oh yeah, okay, so fighting is super effective against normal. So that's nice as well. So That was actually a good move to learn. It's not the most accurate, but when it hits, it's very good. Right, so I guess I need to use this for the switch, right? It's kind of needlessly complicated, this section. Like what, like, so I have to go back up to the 3rd floor, hit the switches, come back down, hit another switch on the 2nd floor. Makes no sense. Okay, so that's one. Walk across the rocky ridge and go south. Head east and push the boulder here down the hole in the floor. And then jump down after it. Okay. Okay, I still haven't really understood. So go south, battle 2 more trainers, head east, push the boulder here down the floor. Right, there's a trainer there. So I'm heading east. I don't really see what I'm supposed to do here. I'm gonna run out of repels as well. I mean, this should not be... this. Oh my god. This is reset. No. Oh my god. I think I'll have to watch somebody on YouTube doing this, because I've lost patience. This kind of stuff, I think, is it's over-engineered in Gen 1, definitely. Although I suppose that's my modern sensibility probably. I mean, back in the day, maybe it would have been great to have something to figure out on a handheld to get more playability out of the game, so I guess. But for the modern sensibility, it does not translate well. Alright, see, there's a section there, like where... Oh, do you know what? I don't think I've been up here. Ah, that's what it means. Okay. I mean, it all looks the same. It's all brown bricks. People who watch Mike Matei will understand the reference to brown bricks. It's kind of a running joke on this channel, I guess. Alright, so... Alright, Nidoqueen would be better here. Oh, great, okay. Okay, for some reason I thought that, like, it's shaped like a crab, right? Is Parasect not a water type? No, it's an insect, of course. I mean, it is kind of like a crab, though. No, it's not. It's a mushroom Pokemon. It looks like a crab. Or maybe it's more like a... No, it definitely looks like a crab or a lobster. So that was my thinking there. Yeah, some of these battles are very frustrating. I just want to get through these now and reach the other side. Oh my god. So what am I even supposed to use here? I've definitely I've run out of patience now. So bug, grass. I don't even know what I should be using. Ice beam, I guess. Whatever. Like. Alright, nice. Finally. Just need to heal up here. See as well, a lot of the menus and the like using items and stuff is a bit slower than you would like. Just the motion of transitioning from one screen to the next and stuff, it's a little bit slow, so it kind of just slows down the whole process. Alright, 2 more trainers. Yeah, I was not expecting this to be a kind of a 2-hour episode. But I really wanted to... Okay, Kingler. Definitely water type, right? But yeah, I definitely wanted to finish at the Indigo Plateau. I didn't want to finish halfway through the victory road. Okay, crab hammer. Critical hit. Oh my god, super effective as well. Some of these fights are actually pretty tough. Oh, okay, we've Tentacruel here. So yeah, I am vulnerable to water type being split ground type, so that's not ideal. Alright, leveled up as well. Oh, nice Blastoise. You don't see Blastoise too often as well. Alright, I need to heal again, I think. I'm going to check my chart here for 1 second. Very cool sprite as well for Victory Bell. I do like that evolution line. Again, probably underappreciated. We need more attention for the Bellsprout evolution line. Weeping Bell is cool. The middle evolution. Alright, finally. Alright, so what do we do now? Alright, second floor. Shove the boulder all the way west to the switch. This removes the barrier where the boulder landed. Climb up onto the ridge and take the ladder up to the 3rd floor. Like, is this even necessary? I thought this boulder was here already. Or perhaps not, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I think I know what that did. So I can return here to farm some XP. It's not the worst area for it. Okay. I have made it through. Finally. Hopefully I didn't miss any items. I did actually. Okay, my controller's actually bugged out on me. Okay, I can leave it there, and I'll come back and get it when I make some room. Okay, finally. We have made it to the Indigo Plateau. Very purple. Okay, let's heal. Okay, 10 map. What's TM25? Oh yeah, Thunder. So the PC is also full. So I'm actually full. The bag is full, and so the only option I have is to throw items away. So this could be an issue. Oh, I can do it this way. Okay, nice. Alright, I'm just going to get the item that I missed. Might be very useful to have, actually. Alright, yeah. Jesus, it's taken a while to actually make it this far, but anyway, we've done it. This is only episode 14, I believe. Yeah, episode 14. But I mean, a lot of those episodes have been quite long. Longer than my usual entry, which would usually be maybe an hour and 15 or an hour and 10. But some of them have been like an hour and 40. And this one's quite long as well. So the reason for that is a lot of the areas take a while to get through. And I didn't want to end recording or stop recording midway through a lot of those sections. Alright, this is it. Go for it. Alright, so I'm going to save it there. So we don't want to initiate anything just yet. I just want to have a look. Okay, we don't want to go up there yet. and there is a store, which is nice. Okay, so let's save it here. Okay, so yeah, just approaching 25 hours. So yeah, there's a few things I have to do. I have to catch possibly a Tentacruel just for a backup Pokemon in the 6th slot. I need to level up a little bit in the Victory Road. And yeah, I think in the next episode I'll probably do some leveling up, and then we'll take on the Elite Four just as a just to see how far I get without items, and to see what we're up against. Just double save here just to be safe. Save the game. Okay, nice. So yeah, I will see you in the next episode, and thanks very much for watching.